Howdy guys, I'm back with more Path of Exile, the Fall of Oriath. Last time I began Act 6, which looks an awful lot like Act 1, but with a few twists. I also defeated Tukohama, but I didn't turn in the quest, so I'm gonna go get my reward and dialogue from Tarkley, and then I'll be heading to the Ridge. Alright, Tarkley.
You've seen Nessa. Talk to her. Well, that's more than I dared hope for, truth be told. This change she's going through, this curse the so-called Brine King has put on her, it can be broken. I know it. You've got to keep going. Follow her trail before it gets any colder. Make your way along the coast, the ship graveyard, even Mervale's cave if you must. By my reckoning, this king's not the sort to venture far from his briny bed. You've killed the Karui war god. Can you kill a god? Look, I can't even begin to understand what you've just done. Vestal will be able to put our gratitude into words more fitting of a legend. Me, I'll work with what I know. A solid reward for a damn fine deed.
Alright. A passive skill point. Can't complain about that. Yeah, so we found out that Nessa doesn't have legs. She's gone Little Mermaid on us, and I guess we gotta find her before she gets to the Brine King. I think he's gonna make her his queen or something. Alright, Chevron of Umbra, let's talk about that.
Axiom Prison has been fairly quiet since he saw fit to retire its warden. Afraid that's no longer the case. Shavronne of Umbra, the very witch that made Brutus the man he was. I don't know if she's a ghost, a ghoul, or some other death-scorning creature I've never heard of, but she's up there, tinkering away with her black arts and twisting nature around her bony old fingers. Honestly, I don't care why she's come back, or what cruelty she's brewing up there. She's a boil that needs lancing before the infection spreads.
We've used that kind of terminology before with lancing boils. Alright, let me get this passive skill point, and gosh, I don't really know what I should go for now. I think I should probably go back and grab this. I was originally getting that, and then I messed around with my tree and got this stuff instead because I really did need the resistances. Straight life, enemies cannot okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna go for this since it's life and armor, so I'll get this, and then probably that, and then I think I should be good enough to get some damage stuff. So, let's see, oh, Lily's over here now. What are you doing over here, Lily? Alright, Bestow. What do you think of Fish Nessa?
You do know it's cruel to make jests of an addled mind, don't you? Nessa, alive, and turned into a bloody cod? Huh! That said, you've never been wrong before, so seems like I'm going to have to stare this fanciful tale in its fishy face. She talked of the Brine King, did she? Now there's a name what can trouble the breeches of even the most jaded of poets. Though Mervale might be dead, the sea still has its seductive songs, and this time it's a big, briny baritone doing the wailing.
Oh, great. So, gonna be a big guy this time and not a cute, pretty... Well, not that she was... Well, I guess Mervale was cute and pretty before her second phase and she becomes a squid monster. Alright, Chevron.
Screams, howls and booms of unholy intonation. The shriek and clank of some unfathomable apparatus, and the pervading stench of scorched flesh and boiling blood. That's Axiom Prison, now that Our Lady of Umbra has come home to roost. As a poet, I have nothing against a little creativity. Yet while I might mould word and wonder, Chevron's art tends towards the visceral, flesh, bone, and soul. Artistic pursuit is the loftiest of callings, but in this instance, I believe some rigorous criticism is in order.
gosh, I hope I get to talk to Shavronne before I get to kill her. Oh, you know what, I should probably... It says Lily is over here. Oh, her boat is gone too, and, well, Sin's still here. Alright, oh, I guess I can look at my thingies, so I guess that's already in. Oh, I clicked on it, I don't... Alright, I'm gonna move away from that now, and into the ridge I go. Oh boy, so, alright, I already went to that's where I came from, the Karui Fortress, so, oh, we got like a little Dark Souls or something. Well, maybe it was I was gonna say it was maybe a bonfire that wasn't, kindled or whatever, but maybe not, it's just a sword there. Alright, so I'm still really liking these areas. They're so far quite a bit different than I expected. Like the ridge here, I guess this is, it's so like gloomy and cold feeling here, you know, it's a lot of Act 1 other than the, you know, underground parts was all sunny and bright, and this place feels very dark and I don't know, quite a bit different. So it's just kind of funny that we're back in Act 1 but not, and I'm honestly really eager to see like where the rest of the acts are going to go. Like, is Act 7 going to be Act 2, Act 8, Act 3, Act 9, Act 4, and then Act 10 something else altogether? Is it going to be like that, or is it going to be completely different stuff altogether? Like, I just can't imagine how much more is waiting for me, and I'm really just super eager about it all. Like, the pacing has been pretty good, I would say. Like, Act 5 felt just long enough. Act 5 didn't feel like a complete chore or anything. It was like I said, it kind of introduced what was going on, met some new people, and then Act 6 brought us here, so I think it's really cool. I'm enjoying it so far. Like I said, I can't wait to see where it's gonna go. I really have no clue where it's going to go. I mentioned this last time, I think I did, but I've managed to keep everything completely spoiler-free, even though I'm like really late to the party here with Oriath. I have managed to... Oh, I've never seen... no, I think I have seen that. Never mind. Like I said, I have managed to keep it spoiler-free whenever I click on a... Well, you know, I think maybe that's just... maybe PoE people are pretty good about keeping things spoiler-free in general, maybe? I don't know. But anytime I go to click on a thread or anything, you know, I just avoid anything that talks about, like, later acts and stuff. And like I said, I mean, other than stuff that I've purposely gone out and looked for myself, like some of the boss fights, like I know we're gonna fight the Brine King. I watched a little video clip of it, but I don't know anything story-wise about the Brine King, right? So story elements have been, you know, spoiler-free for me, but of course I also think there's a lot of people that probably just straight up don't care about that stuff. They just care about the gameplay. Not that there's anything wrong. I just realized my little minion's been gone. Not that there's anything wrong with that, you know, like I said, you end up standing around so much just listening to dialogue, and it is very interesting. I just wish there was a better way of delivering the dialogue and the story instead of standing around listening. Of course, I don't really know what the solution for that would be, like listening to narration while you're trying to fight. I don't know, then you're probably not as likely to pay attention because you're trying to fight or play the game, whatever. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, like, let's see. Okay, here's the one I don't think I want to level up anymore. In fact, I think I've already leveled it up too much, so maybe I need to go buy a new one. I don't know. I still need a new gym setup, but I'm not really worried about it right now because all I care... My Cyclone is good, my Totem is good, and my Leap thingy is good. Like, anything else is just kind of whatever right now. I'm only level 50? Yeah, level 50. So, you know, I've got like another like 20 levels or so before I think I really need to start caring about everything like super hard. I mean, not that I shouldn't, not to say that I don't care now, because I do, but, I mean, oh yeah, see, this is kind of similar to the Climb, I think, or whatever, with these little wheelie monsters all, like, hanging up on posts or whatever. Alright, back into the lower prison, so just accessing the prison from a different way, huh? Alright. Oh, there's a Trial of Ascendancy in this area too. What, just like there's a Trial of Ascendancy in the prison normally, right? Ooh, okay. Alright, so echoes of the past bring new life to an old experiment. Grand. And, oops, wrong button. I see Varici.
You there. A moment
here.
of your time.
I still have yet to actually successfully complete one of his quests, as embarrassing as that is. So, oh, what the hell monster was that? It was spinning around in a cage. Oh, that is straight up a Dark Souls monster there. A little skeleton monster in a cage. Alright, yeah, see, that's a total Dark Souls 3 monster there. Alright, Varici.
Yes, you'll do. Now listen carefully, for I do disdain repetition.
Oh, I may not have to listen
There
to...
are those
You know
who
what?
would
I'm not going to have time to
send this
listen to Varici
malcontent.
because there's tempests all over the place. I'm going to get waffle listening to him. Now's not the time, Varici. Sorry. I know I haven't really gotten his full dialogue, and I'm trying to get all the dialogue, but it's just Varici, guys. It's kind of whatever. Alright, so I thought he was pointing into this direction here. Yeah, it's keep the target on low life for 8 seconds, and it's, oops, it's somewhere over here, but this is all kind of a dead end. Oh, you know, this is throwing me off. Okay, I think if I go around, it'll eventually loop back around to where I need to be. Oh well, to be honest, chances are I'm going to just fail this stupid quest anyway, because I always fail these Varici low-life ones, because I just spin to win too hard. It's hard to keep someone on low life, right? I don't know, I mean, I guess if I tried harder, it really wouldn't be that hard. It's because I don't really pay enough attention, I guess. Ooh, sweet! See, this is why I like clicking on these chests. I feel like no, not most of the time, but sometimes they're really worth clicking on. Get some good stuff out of them. But speaking of some good stuff, I finally fixed up that axe I found yesterday. I hooked it up with a jeweler's orb and an orb of fusing. I did put cold resist on it. I know it's like not the best, but my resistances are really bad, so I really needed some help there. And I got a new helmet. I actually bought this one from, I want to say Vegan. I bought it from Vegan for like a chance orb and 2 like alterations or something, I don't remember. And then you know, fire and cold resistance, a couple of areas I was really liking. Not really a whole lot in anything else. I had to add some health to it, but you know, I think I'm gonna end up using the, you know, my last helm had like +1 to minion gems or something in it, so that's why I was like using my golem in it. In fact, I kind of forgot, since I'm not doing that anymore, I could probably change up some of my jewel setups or gym setups. Like I said, just finish saying, it's not that important right now. I can figure it out later. I'm not too concerned with it right now. I'm having fun getting through all of the new content and exploring new areas and getting the new storylines. I can, you know, go try hardy when I'm doing the end game stuff. I figure as long as I'm not dying over and over, I'm probably doing something right, which I did have a stupid death last time, so I'm at 2 deaths now, so no longer a perfect playthrough, but hey, you know, I feel like I didn't die until I got to the new content, so I feel like I'm doing okay then, if I got that far. Alright.
In the court of the goddess, every man and woman is deemed worthy of redemption. Though you might be shackled by the tribulations of the past, the trials ahead offer you both freedom and glory. The future is yours.
My spirit is spent.
If you're bold enough to reach out for it.
Boy, I'm having a hard time with this one, aren't I? I think I've stepped onto... I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! I've stepped on every single spike, and then to make matters worse, there's tempests everywhere. Like, I'm like hoping there's monsters to kill so I can refill my flask there. Ugh, that, why am I doing, okay, so this one just, there we go. And I'm still, like, getting, alright, I guess I just, whoa, whoa, what was that? What was that? That was some BS. I had a, like, huge rubber band there or something. That was some shenanigans. Well,
Belief is the strongest metal of them all.
that was a bit of a chore. Alright, so I only need to do 2 more trials, which is very freaking awesome. I love not having to do 6 of them. Having to do even a little bit less is really nice, and honestly, even doing more of them's not, or having to do the trials isn't so bad, because you know, it's not like it's the same acts over, and I mean, they might be the same trials, but you know, at least it's a little bit different, so I don't know. Okay, here's the guy I'm supposed to keep on low life, so let me try to be careful. Alright, there you go. Low life, I'm running the hell away from him. I'm taking my ball and going home. Alright, running in circles, running in circles. There, I actually did it. This is the first time I've managed to finish a damn Varici mission, so now I can get him, drag him kicking and screaming to my hideout.
The tool is sharper than it first appeared.
Uh-huh.
Look for me in the San encampment should you wish to relieve me of further obstacles. You will be suitably compensated.
Yep, see, I have to go all the...
Even the finest thread cannot comprehend the tapestry to which it is bound. It is time you and I discuss.
Alright, yeah, go to the... Yeah, see, he's level 2. Oh my gosh, I didn't even have him available, like he wasn't in the Sarn encampment to talk to before, because I've only seen him, I think, once or twice. I think I might have seen him twice before, and for whatever reason just never did his quest. I think one was just like so far out of my way that I just really didn't feel like going all the way back, and just said, oh, I'll see him again. Of course, you know, didn't know how long it'd be till I saw him again. And yeah, probably something like that is probably what happened, because I don't know, like, Varici is probably, I don't know if he's the most useful master. I'd probably say he is. I'd say he's probably the most useful master to have. But my gosh, his quests are such a pain in the butt. Okay, some of this stuff...
I believe in traveling light.
Oh, okay, some of this stuff might be a bit of an upgrade here. Let me bounce back to town real quick and take a quick gander here. There's too many tempests and nonsense going on in there for me to have a quick look. Oh wow. Of course, you know, after I spend the time using orbs of fusing, using jeweler's orb, spending my orb of chance on a helm, like, I knew that would happen. This always happens every single time I upgrade something similar drops. I knew that would happen. In fact, it's better. It's a little bit more fire resistance, more armor. Of course, this other one's armor and evasion. And I'd have to add more life to it, but I might be upgrading to that thing. Upgrades, what a pain. Alright, and alright, so a lot less life, but fire is but it's 5, but they're not linked. I don't think I'll be using that. And energy shield boots, probably not going to use that. Alright, the rest of this stuff is just like trash, so I'm just going to shove it in here really, well, not too quick, but obviously, but kind of quick. And unload these. Oh, I meant to vendor that. Well, I'll just put it there. Boop. Alright, back to where I was. Gosh, that helm was pretty decent though, so like I said, I might end up using that. And oh yeah, let's see, is this any good? Comparable, but no. Well, not really comparable, but not bad. Alright, more of these spinning cage monsters. Like I said, it's totally some Dark Souls 3 stuff. I've totally fought little cage not that Dark Souls has like the copyright on spinny cage monsters or anything. I'm just saying I've totally seen something similar. Alright, so I guess, oh gosh, the way out is through the middle of this place. Here we go. Chevronne's Tower. Ooh. Really do, like, I feel like Chevron is too important of a character to not at least have one conversation with her before I start attacking. Like, I feel like we should, well, we shouldn't all, like, sit here and have a chat, but I should at least get a chance to say something to her, or she should say something to me before we start brawling, but who knows, it's just you.
Come to me, Exile. Let us speak of death and desire.
How fitting that Katarina is in the Tower of Shavronne here, or Chevronne's Tower, what the hell ever you want to call it. Alright, Katarina, another busy day, blah blah blah, you need revive AO. Alright, bring it to a sculpture, which is over this way. She's pointing in. Usually this sculpture stuff is pretty painless. I'm not really sure if it's up or down though. She was kind of pointing in this direction. Makes me think it's over here maybe. I don't know. I've had some pretty nice Katarina dailies with this bring my thing to the sculpture where it was like, you know, 2 inches to the right or something. It's like you really like almost on the same screen as Katarina, and it's like, really, you need me to walk over there for you? Okay, Katarina, let me go ahead and do that for you. Kind of like the let me Google that for you. It's like, you want me to do this one simple thing? Okay. Of course, I don't see where she was pointing. She must have been pointing upward at the sculpture. I must have misinterpreted the directions or something apparently. So, looks like it might be up and this way for the sculpture. Boy, and no, I don't see anything yet, but I did level up if I've got a second here. Okay, so, alright, this is a good one. More armor, more life recovery from flasks. Then, like I said, I'll grab that. Then I'll probably do this, and then I'll have to figure something else out from there, I think, because I don't really know. I feel like I don't know if I'll need more damage or what. Okay, so that's the way out. Okay, am I super blind? Okay, she's totally pointing in this direction. Is it further up the tower? Is that what she's pointing to? Like another... Yeah, there's no sculpture anywhere in here at all. Like, I've cleaned house in here. So, must be... like, is it up the tower? Like, will my little friend go away if I go up the stairs? Nope, my friend's still here. Alright, so... spent a lot of time looking around for no real reason, so... hopefully I'll find whatever Katarina needs up here. Alright. So, same old prison, same old kinds of monsters, except for the cage dudes. Nothing terribly exciting. Oh, this is a big, interesting dude. Really big, spinny cage dude. There we go, that was kind of fun. Alright, moseying along here. I did take my old weapon and put it in my offhand, you know, the X button to switch your weapons. So I've got a bunch of gems in there that I'm just like leveling up for no real reason, just because I wanted to, honestly. I don't really, I mean, I'm in solo self-found, so it's not like I'll be able to really sell them until I transfer out, which, like I said, I might do that at some point. I don't know, I mean, not, there, I don't know, I just feel like I'm so late to the game because of the wedding and all the just general life nonsense that's been happening to me that after Oriath released. I feel like it's, like, by the time I get to, like, end game and stuff, it's like, there's probably gonna be, like, no one playing, and I won't be able to trade for anything anyway, because everyone's off doing whatever, so... I don't know. I'm kind of bummed that I've missed so much of Oriath already. I had a wedding to go to. I've already mentioned this, but I had a wedding to go to, and then the wildfires in BC kept me longer than I wanted to be gone. And then I had to go do a medical exam. And then I got really, really sick, so missed a couple of days, I think. I don't know. I mean, I think I've tried making up for it or something. In fact, I don't know. My voice might still be a little bit hoarse from when I was a little bit sick. I had a full-on cold, which ever since I moved to Canada, I rarely get sick anymore. But not just, you know, under the weather, but I was just full-on not really feeling well. Sore throat, headache, kind of like sinuses, allergy stuff, I guess. I'm not really sure if that's what it was or not. Still getting over it, but I think I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm feeling really good today, actually, compared to how I've been feeling, so... You know, all of that's kept me from playing as much as I wanted to. You know, I had visions of, you know, I you know, took the Friday off that Oriath came out. I was going to just sit here and play until I was blue in the face, and then it just didn't work out that way at all. And now I really like wanted to just play and record and play and then rush. Well, I didn't want to rush, but I did want to get I wanted to be further along in the game than I am now. And, you know, like I said, life happened, you know, me not feeling well happened, and here I am, week 4 into Oriath, and just barely into Act. Well, I don't think I'm barely into Act 6. I think I'm a decent way into it, but yeah, like I said, I had visions of me, like, recording all of the new stuff, and then, like, either trying out some new characters or doing something different. I don't know. I'm just... Things don't always work out the way you plan. You know, I don't tend to plan out stuff too much. I figure, you know, you don't get disappointed if you don't expect anything, and I was just expecting a lot. I know this is such a first world problem. I'm whining about not having enough time to play video games. If only the rest of the world had such simple problems, right? This would be a pretty nice place to live. You know, I mean, they call them first world problems for a reason, right? And that's definitely a first world problem. I don't have time to play all the video games I want. You know, that's really true. I have so many games that I've bought and I like, oh, I can't wait to play this. And it's like, I don't have time to play it because I'm playing. There we go. There's the sculpture. It only took me forever. I had to go up like 50 flights of stairs to find it. And now I have to return. Okay, thankfully Katarina comes to me. I don't have to like run all the way down all those flights of stairs to find her.
Perfectly lovely work. For a breather.
Oh, thanks. Friggin' unreliable breathers. But yeah, I've bought tons, and I know everyone has this problem where you buy tons of games. You know, I've got the Humble monthly bundle. I've got all these games to play, and yet here I am playing a free-to-play game. I have all these games I want to play. In fact, that's kind of why I started YouTube, so that I could actually, like, finish my games, because I was really bad about, like, starting something going, oh man, this one's really cool, I gotta wait for the right, like, I was always waiting for the right moment to finish a game for some reason. I don't know, I'm weird. Oh, hey, look, there's the warden's chambers over here. Can I... Oh, door's locked. Oh.
Not you! Upon my life and my work, I shall not suffer this humiliation again!
Whoa. She's got a freaky looking face. Oh, reassembled Brutus. Oh, it's Brutus and he's more brutal than ever. Oh, Brutus, what's happened to you, man? Oh, Chevronne's jumping into the mix too. Oh, Shavronne the returned. Oh, she's a wimp. She's gonna have a face too. Shouldn't have called her a wimp. Oh, okay, so, what is she doing? Is Brutus gonna... Okay, that Brutus is back now. It's reassembled Brutus again with glowy, punchy fists. I'm just gonna, like, not... Wow. That was kind of disappointing. I thought that would be a lot more crazy. I'm not gonna lie, if that was easier than I thought.
I believe in
thought that was going to be a hell of a battle with old weird face there, but just like that, she's gone once again. Alright, Sin, what do you think of that?
And so it begins. My ethereal veins now run with dark ambition. Let's turn that trickle into a torrent. Let's harvest ourselves a Grand Inquisitor. Just as Chevronne's spirit chose to return to comfortable climes, Maligaro's essence once again dwells in his very own chamber of sins. Though I hasten to add that Maligaro's sins are not my sins. I prefer transgressions of a more natural order than does he. I'd carry you to Frisia if I could, Yet I expended too much of myself when I snatched you from the jaws of Kitava. You will need to find your own path, as will I. Make the journey, and please survive it. We too have much work left to do.
Man, I really like Sin. He's like, I don't know, he's like, he's this little dark angel. For some reason, he kind of reminds me of, I don't know. He just follows you around everywhere, and he's just like your own little personal cheerleader guiding you along. Kind of like Tyrael, I guess, and Diablo 3, just kind of angel dude, kind of, you know, showing you the way, right? I don't know if that's really a fair... I guess I'll have to see where this whole story goes before I make a comparison like that, because, you know, he is named Sin, and he's been okay so far, but still don't know. There's a lot of treachery in this game.
So
okay, he just says the same thing. Alright, so this door is open now, and I can go out through the Warden's chambers, and... well, should I? I mean... I guess I should. There's probably, I don't know if this is just a little for fun area or if there's anything in here. Okay, looks like there's an exit up here. Oh, letter of instruction. Is this the same old letter as before? Prisoner's Gate. I think this might be the same letter, but let's look at it anyway.
Dear Chevron, you have certainly had your work cut out for you with Lioneye's Legion. Do not concern yourself with Marseilles' complaints. Our Emperor is fully aware of the General's fickle nature. As to your need to accelerate the implantation process,
oh yeah,
I can recommend
okay, yeah, this is the same letter as before. That's kind of cool. Alright, once again, through the Prisoner's Gate, I guess. So... alright, is this going to look the same? Okay, looks a little different here. Maybe? No? Okay, no, looks kind of samey. Maybe. Prisoner's Gate, the hunting grounds of a Cloven god. Cloven, that means hooves, right? So maybe there's going to be something interesting here. I don't know, but I'm going to go back to Lion's Eye. And let's see, Tarkley here.
Good work clearing another path through Axiom Prison. I'm starting to think those stories I've heard about you might be true.
Alright, well, that's what I like to hear. Another helmet? Seriously, I'll take this one, I guess.
With the road to the Frisian forest clear again, I trekked through to the forests beyond to see if the strangeness we're seeing on the coast is also happening inland. What I saw nearly froze my heart solid.
Oh no.
The animals there, poor wretches, overtaken by some sort of parasite. As close as I can reckon, they're like termites, burrowing into flesh and mind instead of wood. If I'm right, there'll be a nest somewhere, and a queen. If you can find it, destroy it. Those parasites aren't something we want to see around here anytime soon.
Of course, the rest of Ray class is all screwed up then.
Stay sharp out there.
Alright, let's look at our goodies real quick here. So, got a new helm that's Garboni. Good. And boots, armor, cold lightning. I don't even think boots with no movement speed are not going to be really worth much with me playing Cyclone. In fact, I do need better boots, but those aren't it. Okay, now this has energy shield, fire damage to attacks, a lot of life, energy shield, fire resist, lightning resist. Those seem pretty good, but not for me. I don't know if I should put those aside for maybe another character or something, so I'll just put that in here for now. I mean, I know I'm SSF, but like I said, I won't always be, I think. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Alright, just throwing some stuff in here real quick. Throwing all this in here. Getting a lot of good... oops, not that. Getting a lot of good stuff here. A lot more currency. Alright, Bestel.
Who'd have thought those bleating bastards would go and find religion, eh? Now there's nothing quite so sure to spoil a man's appetite than an ecclesiastical debate come supper time. Yet this goatman god, this Abberath, seems fair determined to mix his morsels with his spiritual enlightenments. To put no finer point on it, when the goatmen find him a soft pink human or two as divine sacrifice, he eats them, meat, soul, and all. Well, that's what the legends say.
Oh, okay, so that area is going to be... Ooh, having another sound issue there, that was strange. So Cloven, when I get over here, the hunting grounds of a Cloven god. Okay, Cloven is not like hooves, Cloven are like goat feet, right? Well, okay, I might just be making an ass out of myself. I'm gonna shut up because I don't obviously know my words, but... Okay, the sound is still... Oh! I will have to fix that. I'll be back. Alright, so I just reloaded the game here. And no sound issues yet. Not sure what's going on with the weird sound. Like, sometimes it just seems to freak out for no real reason. And it's only Path of Exile I've had that. I've never had, like, sound issues too much before. I had a few problems with one of my other games that I play, Mass Effect 2, but I think nothing really too bad, and definitely not the same as this weird, like, staticky noise thing. So I definitely think it's a Path of Exile issue, because when I reload the game, the sound problem goes away, but it doesn't go away unless I restart. Oh, look, this is a really short area. Really? Okay, so the Cloven One is here, though, so I've got to look around a little bit more if I want to finish the side mission, which I do. I want to do all of them, especially since they're not all, you know, the same thing 3 times over. They're all actually different and unique and somewhat interesting. Well, I mean, you know, interesting at least the first time. Everything's interesting at least once, right? Alright, so this is a small enough area. I should be able to find this guy. I don't know why it didn't dawn on me instantly that Cloven-hoofed god would be a goatman. I mean, there's so many goatmen, and gosh, in this whole game, I was gonna say in this act, but there's like goatmen everywhere, so that should have been an obvious one on my part. I feel silly now for not just being like, oh yeah, obviously. I don't really feel like chasing after that stupid Tempest. I'm so done chasing after things. Alright, so where would... If I were a goat god, where would I be? I feel like I wouldn't be over here. I don't know where I'm going. But maybe? I don't know. Alright, contained items have 2 additional sockets. Maybe I'll get something good in here. Nope. No such luck. Alright, so let's keep looking. No goat god here. So there's only this little corner over here. So if there's going to be a goat god, he's going to be over here, or I'm oblivious. I mean, it says this is the hunting grounds of a cloven-hoofed god, so this has to be the place, right? Okay, this place wasn't as small as I thought. It's getting bigger and bigger as I go. I mean, the way out to the door was small, but doing the quest is another thing altogether. And of course, Vagan wants to bend my ear, so I'm gonna go let him bend my ear real quick. Why not? He's right here, and his quests take all of a minute usually. Alright, Vagan, what do you want to do? Oh, he just wants to... Oh, we're gonna do more dummies. Alright, so should I leave one dummy up for Vagan so he doesn't feel bad? I mean, I always take all of his dummies, and he never gets to play, and he gets so embarrassed. Look at him. He has... Oh no, he did get one. Okay, I let him have one. You get one. No, you can't have that one. That one's mine. Alright, 20-1. I let you have one.
Now that was a fight even Duresso would have been proud of.
Yeah, I'm sure Duresso would have been really proud of watching you stand there like a bozo swinging wild. Whoa! Okay, here we go. Sorry, I got a little panic-stricken there for some reason. Alright. Oh, hey, this guy's still hanging out. Alright, well, there, now you're dead. And... Nessa!
What are you doing? God drag you to damnation if you're gonna stand by and let this happen to me. To us! Because believe me, the Brine King has far greater appetites than one nothing of a girl from Oriath. It doesn't matter what he'll do to me now. It's what he'll do to Rayclast. Yet there's hope. There's always hope. If only you can reach Merveil's cave. If only...
Well, quit diving off. Why are you so salty about it? I'm trying to help and you're being really difficult about it. Nessa, come on. Man. Poor Nessa. I feel like she's not gonna make it out of Act 6 alive. I feel like she's not gonna make it. I just have a really good feeling she's not gonna make it. Which, oh man, you know, I mean, I guess that's what they say about good writing. Kill your baby. What's the term? Kill your sweethearts or kill your babies or something like that. Oh, Valley of the Fire Drinker. Is this where I go to deal with Abberath? Well, let's go on in and see. Okay, yeah, this is just like a boss area, so this must be it. Oh, here's Abberath. Whoa, he is freaky looking. Oh, and he's friggin' mad as hell too. Oh, jeez. I don't think I'm... Oh gosh, can I handle this? I don't know if I can handle this. Oh, okay, he bounced off just as I used my Fall Haste gem. Alright, so... Oh, okay. Probably shouldn't just stand there getting pelted by fireballs from above. Are you gonna come back down and fight, man, or what? Or do I... The Cloven Pass? Do I keep going? Is he... What? Okay, I guess I keep going. Weird fight, I guess. Alright, back to the Cloven... Or into the Cloven Pass, I mean. Alright, so... More... Oh! Fire's being thrown at me as I cyclone through here. Don't mind me, guys. Just killing a bunch of goats. Too bad your god is just... Oh, Valley of the Soul Drinker. Okay, I'm just going deeper and deeper into this place. Alright. The Cloven One. I've got you at about half health. I'm running out of mana too. I feel like I'm doing okay, and he exploded, and I exploded. Oh gosh. Vengeance. Oh hey, so do I get a god power from him? Sin's here, I guess I do.
Good souls were hard enough to come by without that parched old goat drinking his fill. You have done humanity a noble service.
Alright, so reduced fire damage while moving unaffected by burning ground. Okay, so... I think, well, okay, so, oh, it just highlights which one you have. Okay. Well, I'm never stationary, so I don't think that the Soul of Tukohama would be very good for me. Fire damage is probably the biggest issue for me, so this, honestly, 5% will probably go a long way. And unaffected by burning ground is pretty cool because, you know, I'm going to be moving around a lot, and I also just apparently am sexually attracted to fire if you've watched me play for any length of time. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so I think I have to run a bit of a ways back over there, so no big deal, not very far at all. But yeah, I think that one's going to be a pretty nifty god power, so... God powers are really easy to switch in and out, so I guess you're just supposed to use them for whatever you're going up against and whatever you're dealing with. Alright, so this is the Western Forest. Okay, so this is still in Act 6, so that's not in Act 7 or anything, so I still, looks like Merveil's Caverns are going to be the very next area, maybe. So, defeat the Puppet Mistress. Was that something also? Is it in this area? Okay, I don't know if this is the right... Oh, look at all the zombie blackguards. Bummer, dude. Oh man, they all became zombies. There's their little camp, because this part was closed off or whatever before. Now the way forward is opened up. So I'm actually using, this is kind of cool, I'm actually using the paths that I opened up previously to get through the area. I think this is actually kind of cool. It's nice to see that the things I've done have had a positive impact on the world. For, you know, for once. Seems like every time I do something in this game, oh great, you killed the beast and you know, unleashed a bunch of angry gods. Well, thanks, guys. I thought I was helping. Thanks. So it's nice to be useful, I suppose. Alright, so I'm guessing this is probably the same.
We, the Court of Reckoning, find you, Doedri Stamatis, guilty of the following transgressions against God. Perversion of God's creation. Promotion of heretical beliefs. Unlawful enslavement of eternal citizens. Torture of the innocent. Murder of the servants of purity. For these most severe crimes, I do sentence Doedri Darktongue to burn at the stake till naught is left but ash. May her life serve as penance for the lives she has taken, and let purity sweep away the dust of her deeds from our firmament. High Templar Vol, Commander of the Army of Purity.
Awesome. So that was basically, I guess, or well, not basically, there's no basic about it. That was like the same as before, but no big deal. So I was hoping to see these like sick and twisted animals. I'm assuming they don't mean the men with goat heads on their... Oh, hey! Illyria's Dearest. They're all... Oh, man. Nothing is left here. I mean, I did kill her. I don't know what I really expected. I don't know. Glad to see that she is still gone, I guess. Let's see, who did I help? Did I help Oak? I helped Creighton, didn't I? So I wonder if I'll get a chance to see him again. Alright, so I know I'm kind of going all over the place. I really have... Alright, so I'm guessing the Puppet Mistress, like, that's the bug lady, or the bug queen that they were talking about with the animals. So it would make sense if it's in this area, I suppose. I don't know. Alright, let me bounce back to Lioneye, though, because I want to talk to Bestel now that I've killed the Cloven One.
The old goat's turned up his tootsies, has he? Oh, wait! I feel a poem coming on.
Oh no.
Through the bleating flock our exile did wade, over hoof and horn and goat blood sprayed, until at last an audience with old King Billy, or the Cloven One, or Abberath, and other names just as silly. Dine with me, friend, old Billy did growl. Feed me your soul, feed me it now. Our exile just smiled and gutted that goat, so that not one more soul would get stuffed down his own throat. Honestly, you wouldn't believe how hard it is to find a good rhyme for goat exile.
I'm guessing the person that had to write that probably sat there for a long time like, goat, boat, coat, you know, so they were probably had to add that little bit on the end there, right? Alright, adds a passive skill point, which is amazing. Always to have extra. I was curious how they were going to make up for the extra skill points, and well, here it is. They just added more rewards. Who would have thought, right? That's a lot of maximum life, but I don't really need any of the other stats. And let's see. Oh, that's garbage. And I really needed a better necklace too, especially a dexterity intelligence necklace, and it was just straight garbage. I'm so depressed. Alright, but still had something about the ship graveyard here.
Poor Nessa. If the ship graveyard is sealed off with some brine-born barrier, then the king clearly knows that you're coming to relieve him of his queen-to-be. Well, you should be used to long and arduous journeys now. If nothing else, it's good fodder for an epic. I'd best get composing.
There's a barrier? I didn't know about that. I guess there's a barrier to the ship graveyard.
The ship graveyard's blocked off. Damn it. That means that Brine King bastard knows you're coming after Nessa. In that case, you'll have to pass through Prisoner's Gate, follow the mountains, and make your way back to the sea by way of Mervale's caverns. From the sound of it, Nessa's in no condition to venture far from the coast, so she has to be around there somewhere.
Oh man, poor Nessa.
Farewell.
She is in a hell of a situation, isn't she? Alright, so I didn't actually know that was going to be blocked off. I was going to do the rest of the western forest off camera, but I need to find this how it's blocked now, so that's kind of interesting to me. So I'm just gonna kind of run past a lot of this stuff. I think I'm spending too much time just spinning to win, and as fun as it is, this is a huge ass area, and I'm already gonna have a hard time trying to find everything I need to find as it is, because I need to find, like I said, I'm not sure if it's here. I'm just kind of assuming the Mistress of Puppets is here. It looks like it's probably here. I don't know, can't tell. So yeah, just gonna run around here. Yeah, this area is not terribly exciting. It's a forest with some people with deer heads and crazy spiders. I mean, at least there's not monkeys. I mean, at least not yet. So it's, you know, it's not as cool as some of the earlier stuff in Act 6, but still neat. Alright, the Riverways. Okay, so that takes me like where Act 2 stuff was, so I guess I can expect Act 7 to be something a little different, but I don't see like this way to the shipyard that they're talking about. Okay, I guess there's not really anything else but to go through the Riverways there. I thought there might be like some, I mean, when you look at the map there's nothing else connected, but they started talking about the, I guess they're talking, I don't know if they were talking about, I really don't know what they were talking about, to be honest. Alright, into the Riverways. And still need to find this bug thing. Oh, okay, so she's going to be up here where, oops, where I fat fingered it, where Oak used to be, I guess. So, alright, I guess I'm going through, oops, wrong button again, sorry. I guess I'm going through the Act 2 stuff, and here's those monkeys I was talking about. Alright, this stuff is definitely pretty sane-y. I don't know, maybe the lighting's a little different. Maybe it looks more like the sun is setting instead of bright middle of the day. I don't really know. I do know I'm going to kill this big monkey, though. There we are. Alright, I see the waypoint here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and stop here in the Riverways, and I'll finish getting through this area on my own, because I think it's going to be kind of a lot of the same stuff, and next time we'll check out this side area and maybe go save Nessa. I don't know, this has been a pretty long act. I'm pretty impressed by it, but thought I'd be done by now, but little confused right now, obviously, with the way to the Brine King. They're saying the way to the Brine King is, or the Mervale's caverns are closed in the Shipcat graveyard, so not sure if they were supposed to give me that dialogue yet, or if I was supposed to find that out later, but seems like we're gonna run into a blockage or something. I don't know. Alright guys, well thanks so much for watching me play Path of Exile today, and I'll see you with another video soon. Bye for now.